Shalom Israel first. I want to give all praise, glory, honor to Yahweh, Bashim Al-Shai, Bashim Kakadash, Stubborn, the Apostles, of the Great Millstone, Peace Citation 130 of Israel. And for this lesson, I'm just going through, just like old shit basically, and came across this, and it says, I be in my head fighting for my fucking life, all right? And, if this is not the truest thing ever, all right? Because, being in this flesh, you get attacked with all types of forces, demons trying to fuck with you, demons trying to make you think, wicked shit, make you go off, and all the above, all right? But let's go to Luke 22:31. Luke 22:31, because that's the part of the fight. Luke 22:31, it says, and the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. Let's get this in NLT. Luke 22:31. It says, Simon, Simon, Satan has asked to sift each of you like wheat, but I have pleaded in prayer for you, Simon, that your faith should not fail. So when you have repented and turned to me again, strengthen your brothers. All right. But let's look up that word sifted. All right. Sift. All right. It says to sift, shake, and deceive, by inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow. All right. So there may be a period of time where you just getting, all types of attacks and shit don't stop. All right. Or, it could be mentally, physically, ailments and just, all types of shit, things not going away, niggas on the road, people at your workplace. All right. So, we got to understand that, Satan's job is to kick us out the truth. All right. But we got to fight. All right. Because there's no other, there's no other option. All right. Let's go to Ephesians 6. I'll just get Ephesians 6 and start at 10. NOT, it says, a final word, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on all the Most High's armor so that you will be able to stand firm against all strategies of the devil. For we are not fighting against flesh and blood enemies, but against evil rulers and authorities of the unseen world. What's the unseen world? Spiritual realm. All right, against mighty powers in this world, in this dark world, and against evil spirits in the heavenly places. All right. Therefore, put on every piece of the Most High's armor so you will be able to resist the enemy in the time of evil. Then after the battle, you will still be standing firm. All right, because this is a spiritual fight. This is a spiritual battle. All right. For instance, you got people that just may not like you for some reason. You did nothing wrong to them. All right. It's all spiritual. All right. They don't, they're demons. They don't like, your vibration. All right. For lack of better words. I ain't trying to sound like those bug outs, that just be popping up and shit, talking about, oh, you are chosen, no one, you know them bug outs. If you know, all right. But this is a spiritual fight, all right. I'll probably title it that. This is a spiritual fight, all right, because shit we go through, obviously, don't feel good, but we gotta overcome. We gotta show ourselves men, all right, and endure. Okay. Let's go to all right, because Yahweh Shai, he got tempted. All right. Satan was trying to tempt Yahweh Shai. All right. All right, Luke 4 and 1. It says, I'll read the NLT. It says, then Yahweh Shai, full of the Holy Spirit, returned from the Jordan River. He was led by the Spirit in the wilderness, where he was tempted by the devil for 40 days. Yahushua ate nothing all that time and became very hungry. All right. So, you know, when you on a fast, all right, you got demons that be messing with you. All right. For example, say, you with woman, or, you with family, and, you're not proclaiming you on a fast and whatnot. So, they don't know. But, you fast, and all of a sudden they cooking all the meals you want to eat. All right. That's Satan that's Satan trying to, nah, like, F that fast, come eat, But, you made the vow, so you got to stay dedicated. All right. And we made a vow, to how about me outside to serve him, no matter what. So guess what? We got to stay faithful. All right. And then Satan is like, nah, just don't worry about that, but that's an illusion. All right. Satan's job is to sift you. All right. So Satan's job, he gonna try to make it. He gonna put those demonic thoughts in your mind, thinking nothing's gonna happen, or everything's just gonna continue as it is. All right. Oh, why are you doing this? Why are you fighting? All right. Just doubt demons. All right. But you gotta fight those. All right. And how do you fight? By prayer. All right. What's that? First Thessalonians it says pray without ceasing. All right. Cease means to stop. All right. We gotta pray nonstop. All right. All right. There's certain there's no NLT for this one, but there's certain there's levels of demon. There's levels to this. All right. There's certain demons that you can't just rebuke and go about your day. All right. Them niggas, they come in full force. All right. So what you got to do? You got to pray and fast. All right. Matthew 17, and I'll start at 20. It says, and Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. All right, and we gotta keep this in mind for, whatever comes our way. All right, whatever you're going through, you just know you pray to Yahweh Shai, the creator of the heavens and the earth. He's in control of all things. All right, he's in control of the demons. All right. But let me read this. It says, howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. All right. And, notice how in the NLT it's not there. All right. Because ultimately Esau, he don't want you to know, he don't want you to get closer to your power. All right. Because that's powerful. Fasting and prayer, it's powerful. All right. But let's go to, this is Job 1. Also, because ultimately, the Lord, he's in control of all things. So the Lord, he going, you get an evil thought, the Lord, he allowed it. He allowed it to happen. All right. But, you got to understand it's a test. Are you going to call upon Yahweh Shemi outside? Or are you going to act upon it? All right. And that's what we got to remember. All right. Job 1 and I started 7. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro from the earth, and from walking up and down in it. All right. It says, and proves the Lord and Satan aren't fighting. Like, this bugged out Christian shit. But it says, and the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and an upright man, one that feareth the Most High and escheweth evil. It says, then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear the Most High? For not? All right. It says, Satan replied to the Lord, yes, but Job has good reason to fear the Most High. Has not thou made an hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. All right. It says, but put forth thine hand now and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face. All right. So basically, the Lord and Satan are making a bet, like, you know, the Lord's like, you see my man Job over there, he ain't gonna fold. All right. And saying, he's like, how much you want to bet? All right. Take that hedge about him. All right. And, you read later on, Job caught nothing but hell. All right. But guess what? He kept his integrity. All right. He didn't do as his woman said, curse the Most High and die. All right. So, basically lose faith, lose hope. So, let's get that. Job 13:15, it says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. All right. So, whatever hell we're going through, the Lord, he's watching it. All right. We being tried. Read Sirach, the 2nd chapter. All right. And this can apply to, mentally, physically, and then all the above. All right. But we gotta keep our integrity. All right, and this goes for me first and foremost. All right, but I think there's one more scripture I wanted to get. Let's see. This is a good one. All right, Matthew 16 Matthew 8. Proving this is spiritual. This is all spiritual. All right, Matthew 16 and 22. I'll read it out to you. It says, but Peter took him aside and began to reprimand him for saying such things. Heaven forbid, Lord, he said, this will never happen to you. All right. So then Peter took him and began to rebuke him, saying, be it far from thee, Lord, this shall not be unto thee. All right. Because, basically, as you read up, it tells about what Yahushua said he had to go through. All right. But Peter, not knowing that he had to go through these things. All right. Because he was looking at, carnal aspect. Let me keep reading. NOT, it says, Yahushua turned to Peter and said, get away from me, Satan. You are a dangerous trap to me. You are seeing things merely from a human point of view, not from the Most High's. All right. So, he was looking carnally, not spiritually. All right. But, that ties into the point of, this is a spiritual thing. All right. But, with that, Lord willing, stuff is edifying. We gotta continue to fight. All right. But, till next time, shalom.